You may have already seen products for AI-powered voice recording, but this one is the first voice recorder in the format of an earbud. It does a few important things beyond basic recording, like AI summarization. It also has a built-in 4G eSIM. The name of the product is TicNote Pods, and a company called Movoy sent me this test unit before the official release to test. I have known this company for some time, like their dual display TicWatch, which you may have seen in the battery test on my table. Therefore, I was very happy to make this sponsored video content for them. The product comes with the earbud in a charging case. The case works as a voice recorder. It has a USB-C port, a button on the back, and naturally it charges your earbud. The earbud itself is lightweight. It is so light that I sometimes forget I even have it in my ears. I'm also using Maria's ears as an example because I think it is just much nicer to look at compared to mine. You can use it to listen to music, and I do it especially at the gym. It has an open ear design for everyday wear. It does have ENC noise reduction too, and it is generally a decent earbud, and I do use it to listen to music. It also has touch control for things like skipping a song. I couldn't find a way to stop and start the music with the touch control, but this is a pre-release version, so maybe they will add it later. Of course, the main reason you would buy these earbuds is for recording, not just for listening to music or voice calls. You can record anything with the earbud, but mainly voice calls and conversations. For recording a voice call, you should use the earbuds, and for recording conversations, you have to use the case. To start recording, you simply double tap on the back of the case, and the light will turn white. There is a Movoy app that syncs the recording to your phone, and of course, there is iOS and Android versions for it. After the recording is done, you just stop it and create a transcript. For transcription, you can select the type of summary template, and they have a range of options you can choose from. For example, I pick classroom often. You can distinguish between the speakers, and they can also say voice of someone and it will remember the name. You can choose the AI model you want to use, for example ChatGPT 5, and you can also select the detail level of the summary, which includes detailed, standard, and concise. Then you click on Generate Now, and the transcript of the voice recording will be generated. After the transcript is done, you have access to a few different tabs. The first one is the summary, where you can basically see the short version of the whole conversation or the lecture you were listening to. Then you can go to the transcript tab, where the text is shown in different sections based on who was talking at what point. There's a third tab that shows the mind map. This is super nice if you're a scientist or trying to make sense of a complex transcript. I use mind maps all the time when I start writing a paper. There are also other tabs like AHA, Deep Research, and Podcast, where you can generate a podcast based on the information from the transcript. You can also translate the transcript into a wide range of languages, and the languages include almost any language that I personally know. It is more than 100 of them. The app is very complete. There is, for example, a web version, and everything is synced with the cloud. So when I want to use my laptop to add to the notes or access them, I can easily do so. There is also a project structure if you want to organize your notes into specific folders, like you can create a folder called School and put all your school notes there. Regarding battery life, based on the information I found from Movoy, it supports a recording time of up to 25 hours with a charging case combined, and up to 5 hours of continuous call support. The earbud also has 32 GB of internal storage, which is a lot since you are only recording voice. It automatically syncs everything to the app and then to the cloud. For example, I barely used 1 GB after a week of use. The only issue that I found was that the current recording sound quality could be better, and the sound sometimes clips. This doesn't affect the AI summary. I contacted Movoy about the issue, and they said it should be fixed soon, and they're aware of it. I'm actually testing the beta version. There are a few scenarios where using the voice recorder makes a lot of sense. The first one is during lectures. I'm a university professor now, but I also take classes sometimes to continue learning, and I've been using this device to record those classes for a few weeks now, and the result is generally really great. The transcription is on point, even on an echoey room, and the summarization makes a lot of sense. I also use the voice recorder when I want to think aloud, for example, when I'm ideating and want to record my thoughts. I don't record meetings or voice calls personally, but I am sure that if you are in a business setting and want to record your meetings, especially if you're in an environment where you are hearing a different language and need to listen to the conversation again, this is a great tool for that. Regarding the price, it is currently priced at $199 on Kickstarter, and it comes with 3 years of free 4G and 600 minutes of conversation per month. For me personally, that's enough, but if you need more, you can get a subscription, which is maybe the only downside for some of you, if you need more than 10 hours of recording a month. I'll put the link of the product in the description. Overall, I've really enjoyed using the device so far, and in my opinion, this form factor for taking notes makes much more sense than dedicated voice recorders. And the fact that you can use the earbuds for listening to music is an extra delight. If you enjoyed this video, the next one is going to be interesting for you too. Thanks for tuning into TechMo, and I will see you in the next one.